guys, College the Biker here. So you might already kind of have an idea what's going on today. In today's video we got some new plastics for one of the pit bikes. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to do an update, refresh, change of plastics on one of these Coolster M125. So let's hop right into it. Okay, good. So this just goes in there like so. And you want to make sure that you get all of the other pieces pushed all the way through. It's really hard to do with one hand. Reach around here. See if I can show you. Doing this and showing you on camera makes it like 10 times more difficult. Just want to push it through there. I try not to use tools too much when pushing that through there. I want to make sure it's even, because you don't want to rip the rubber, cause it to not do its job. And that's one. And that's two. So those are on there. So, a little frustrated. As you can see, wires came out of the little clips as I was trying to wrestle this thing into place. And I tried to get that thing out of there so I could solder it back to the wire, but I don't have the little clips to be able to remove these things. Little tool. I need to buy one. So, we're just going to have to go old-fashioned way. I'm going to wire and fix this. So, frustrating, extra steps just to put some plastics on. I gotta rewire everything, but you know, it is what it is. So let's hop into it. Alright, now that's all wired back up and fixed. That stupid wire came out of that clip. spent like an hour fixing that, you know, frustrations that I really didn't want to deal with, but it is what it is. It's fixed, it's over with. Done with my pity party, ready to move on. So, now that we got that squared away. What's up, guys? Sorry, my kitchen's quite a bit of a mess. The project I'm working on right now is going to be recovering this seat cover, or seat, which is for my Coolster M125, my big wheel pit bike. So we're going to be putting this seat cover on. And so, yeah, pretty simple. We'll be popping all of these little staples out of here. I'm going to show you my trick using a pick and a pair of pliers to get them out. I got a trash can here to dispose of my staples as they come out, and yeah, so I'll throw you guys up in tripod and put you on a time lapse. Alright, so you may notice I've got the old cover off, I've got the new cover here, and I got the old cover laying on top, or underneath rather, the old cover, and you can see that the new cover is quite a bit larger, so I'm going to need to do some trimming. I just wanted to record real quick just to show you that a good idea is to, before you toss your old cover out, compare it to your new cover, especially if you have something very generic like I have here that's not necessarily made for your bike. And you need to trim it down. This will give you a good idea of how much you need to trim off. And it's also a good idea when you do go to trim this off, give yourself a little extra room. I'm not going to trim it right at the edge here. I'm going to trim it to where I have about this much excess all the way around before I go to attach the seat cover. Then I'll retrim this after it's attached. So I'm not going to record myself doing that. Just wanted to give you a quick example and explain that. I'm going to do that process, so we'll be back. Alright guys, all finished, it's all wrapped up, things all nice and tight. Of course, you can kind of see the problem with white is that it gets very dirty very easily, so I have to give it a little wipe down, but get this reinstalled, show you what it looks like on the bike. Alright, seat's all on, everything's reinstalled, plastics are done, it's looking good, looking good. Probably could have pulled it just a hair tighter on the sides, and it will stretch, but that's okay. And worst case scenario, we can pull it back off in a little while, stretch it again, but I think that looks good. It definitely looks a lot better than it did, that's for sure. Can't wait to get this thing out and ride it.